Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. So what we're going to be doing next is to be adding our planet. I've given you Venus here and we're going to drag this in like we did before using our file explorer or wherever you are in. I'm going to drag this down a touch using the pink guides, and I might go and drop it about there and double click and set it up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to edit this layer. So we're going to stay in this layer here, we're going to stay in the Venus layer. What I'm going to do first is probably rasterize this so that you are aware of sometimes you do things to layers, or you want to do something to a layer and you want to change something in here, but you can't. And if you look here, it's got a little icon in the corner. So what we want to do is rasterize the layer, and that will allow us to not get confused when it's the first time you're using Photoshop. Well, when you're using it for the very first time. See, you can see this little icon here is on here too. We're probably going to rasterize that later, but just to let you know that this thing will pop up and you get like an error that pops up here. To prevent you from seeing that, rasterize a layer. So we're going to go into this layer, and when you double click the layer, you can get your layer properties, and we are going to make this planet both shine from behind, and we're also going to give it a glow in the sort of the midground. So we've got these options here in this menu, and what we're going to do is firstly we're going to go into an inner glow, and you can see immediately when I turn this on and off, and you can play around with the layers here. So I might give this a bit of a different glow. Let's go and choose. I might go and choose a. I might go and keep a blue. But you can see down here. I mean, it's up to you. You can choose whichever colour you want. Just don't go too mad, because it does end up. You want something that's going to contrast. You want something that's going to complement it, not contrast. So what I might do is maybe sort of give it a deeper red actually. Right. So I've given it this colour, because it will give a kind of sheen that this nebula system background is giving it. Then I'm going to go to my outer glow, and you can see immediately that my outer glow is set with a screen blend. So my inner glow is also screen, and if it isn't screen, just check. If yours says normal and it goes weird, so you want to set it to screen, so the screen goes from behind. And then I'm going to go to outer glow. I'm going to keep that on screen as well, but this is in white, so I might go and get something that complements this as well. So I might just go and... So you can mess around with the size here. Yours might be set at 0, so it might not look like this. So the same with the other one is that you can set the size. So I'm going to set it, I don't want to set it to maximum because it looks like it's on fire. So then I'll go into the glow, and I've got size is on 200 at the moment, but I'm not going to set that to the full maximum so that it comes into the midground further. I think quite happy with that so far. That's fine with me. Next we'll be adding the astronaut. Good luck.